Earlier, we spoke to Dr. Adhere Cavince, an international relations expert, on the importance of the Mid-Autumn Festival to China and the country's cultural relations with the African continent.
The Spring Festival basically means that it's a time for family reunion of people traveling and getting back together and sharing in the deep ties that unite the Chinese people. And this was very unique because a number of our student colleagues traveled long distances to be with their family members. Now, for those of us who remained on campus, it was very exciting because of the kind of treatment that we got from our Chinese friends. You know, Chinese have these elaborate celebrations of Spring Festival where they share cakes, they share wine, and they take lots of celebrations. And we were very lucky as students at the Central China Normal University in Wuhan to receive quite a bit of, affection marked by sharing of gifts and eating together. And for us, it was quite a unique way of integrating into the Chinese society. Well, I think a number of lessons can be shared looking at the Chinese festival. And first of all is the role of the family in creating a cohesive society. The Spring Festival really is a moment for members of family to get together, to share a meal, to exchange ideas, and to reflect on where they have come from and what aspirations they have as a family. And I found that very befitting because even here in Africa, we also have the special place for the family in terms of weaving together a cohesive society. I think the second one was also the gifting, attitude that you do not have to enjoy all the goodies you have, that you can extend a hand to less fortunate people in society, as we saw during the Moon Festival in China, that a society can take care of it all without necessarily leaving some people behind. And we saw this when we saw Chinese friends, extending a hand to the less fortunate members of their families, to international friends, international students like us. And I think it's also a reflection of the role of culture, in really safeguarding society and statehood. The third lesson that Africans can learn from this Chinese experience is the role of culture in, uniting a society. As you know, this festival has been celebrated for many, many, years, many decades, many centuries, and yet it still remains one of the most important celebrations in Chinese year calendar. And I think what is more important here is that young people are able to imbibe, are able to learn of the culture, of the traditions, of the values of the Chinese society.